Hey everyone, welcome back to EverQuest, the Hero's Journey. We're here in Castle Mistmoore on our level 30 Shadowknight ROG Shaman. We have experience shifted to 100% AA. We have 6 AA points banked and 60 spent. We have done a little bit of grinding off camera. We've leveled up our Serrated Bone Dirk to Enchanted and are working it towards Legendary. I think it's going to be quite good. Probably going to end up in my primary hand. Even at Enchanted, it's 12 damage, 27 delay, which is just short of better than the Stiletto of the Blood Claw that I have in my primary now. It also already has a backstab damage modifier, so I'm very curious to see what it ends up being when it's legendary. I'm deliberately not looking it up. I enjoy the surprise. We'll see. We'll see. I've been doing some killing here in Mistmoore. There was recently a patch, earlier today actually, for the server to make some improvements to. Hang on a second. Improvements to performance. I guess it's become very popular. I don't know if I can take this guy. It's become very popular and it's causing issues with like lag, zone time. How hard does this guy hit? Hang on a second here. If I go like this, is he gonna stay? No. Alright, I think we could take this guy. Come here. Where's my AE taunt? He's a red con. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to take him, but it seems like I can. There was a patch, improvements to server stability. It seems like one of the methods they've used to accomplish that is to auto AFK people, which stops the server from sending location information to that player, so reduces the. Oh boy! Oh no! All right, we'll see if we can stay alive. Burn that guy. Come here, pet. Let's kill this one. Alright, I just burned my cooldowns. Ancestral Aid, Harm Touch. Alright. I think we're gonna be okay. I had jumped to the bazaar after clearing the fountain area here. And I guess they respawned, so I took a little too long in the bazaar. Anyway, it seems like if you're in the bazaar not moving for a minute, you get auto AFK'd, and that helps improve the performance for the server. Alright, there's our 7th AA point. The other thing that I'm hearing happened today was some corrections to stats. I've been seeing people complain about or they lost AC or something, but the explanation I've heard is that the AC they lost wasn't real, in that the stats that were displaying before were not accurate, and that the stats that are displaying now should be accurate. Brothos' remains, I don't know what that's for. They also revamped, at least on the default UI, the stats tab, so inventory stats, the middle tab, to show more accurate or more stats. So now I can actually see my melee crit rate, which is really low. I figured it would be higher considering I've dumped a bunch of AA points into crits, but it's at 4%. So there's some advanced stats that are now viewable there, and you can also see some of the caps for like spell damage, heal amounts, things like that, accuracy. So pretty cool. All right, so we just got an AA. What we're gonna do is buy Virulent Venom, not Virulent Venom. Keep forgetting the name of that one. I know it's 7 points. It's not that. Not that. Not that. And Venom Blades, yes. So that should give us a activated ability. Hotkey it. Which should put a buff on us. Let's use it. Alright, puts a buff on us. It says it lasts an hour. I don't know if it ticks down or just resets or is permanent. That should increase how frequently we proc our poison. So the other thing that seemingly changed with the patch was they disabled the bonus experience that was going on. Glad that I grinded out a bunch of the AAs that I have when the bonus was in effect. Did see a comment saying that the bonus is going to come back for Easter, so it'll probably be back. The reason I started recording here is because of this, a hemoenologist, I think is how you pronounce it. I don't know. This should drop something that is used in the quest for the Burning Rapier. I've been collecting those quest items in case I feel like doing that quest. No guarantee, but I was in the zone. The mob is up. I'm going to kill it and try to get the quest item. I'm not sure what else is going to come when I tag this guy, but I'll probably try and duck behind here just in case any casters try and come. So let's see, we'll hit her with this and then go over here. Let's see what we get. Oh, okay. Yeah, we got a few. Oh, yes. All right. A lot. Uh-oh. Okay, that was more than I expected. Let's get this guy next. I want to get that and that on this red con here. Throw some dots on this guy. Okay. Okay, that was a little dicey without our cooldowns. Uh-oh. We got feared, I think. Can't tell. Oof. Okay. Alright, let's loot up. Looking for blood spirits, I think it is, off of it. Yep, there it is. Blood spirit. Oh, 2. I only need 1. Yeah, it seems like the Burning Rapier quest, it requires a lot of beer. In a previous video, we were in Soul A, and we pickpocketed off of the Clockwork Gnome guy. Alright, we're gonna take this one here, I think. Also required brewing. So yeah, the blood spirits was needed. Have to buy some beer in Caladan, beer in Felwith, beer in, I think it's the Ocean of Tears. Find a bottle like in the Ocean of Tears underwater somewhere. Burning Rapier is a very long quest, but it results in a rogue rapier that is quite good. Don't know if I'll get to finishing it. I just figure I'll pick up the items as I am in the relevant zones. Like I'm missing something up here. Ultravision maybe? Not sure exactly what Envenom Blades affect. Is my Envenom Blades doing anything? It's so hard to keep track. I have my Vampiric Embrace. I have the Rogue Poison. I have the AA for the Shadowknight that procs the life tap on my melee hits. So plus the dots, the damage just scrolls by so quickly. It's hard to tell what's doing what. Shissar Poison, Vampiric Embrace. Have a dot effect on my primary dagger. Touch of the Curse, that's the Shadowknight melee proc. Looking to see if there's that's Killing Spree. Strike of Opportunity, that's the augment that's on my weapons. Envenom Blades effect, so 159 points of damage. So it is working. It basically seems like it has another proc. Venom Blades, usually blade powerful poison, reduce the target's poison resistance, increase the damage they take. So yeah, that's pretty good. If it's basically debuffing them and damaging them and increasing the damage that they take from my poison proc, I'll take it. Alright. Yeah, so yeah, I'll try and check that debuff out next time it hits. I want to see the name of it. I'm not sure how the environmental sounds are coming through on the video, but it is raining like crazy in game. There's thunder. The thunder is very loud, so I apologize if it's coming through too loud on the video. If it is, leave a comment, let me know, and I'll try and adjust that in the future. Venom Blades effect. Okay, we'll try to look that up. Envenomed Blades effect. There it is. Okay, decrease hit points. Adds a spell vulnerability. Decrease poison resist by 150. And then it says limit combat skills, limit resist poison. Let me see if I can share what I'm looking at. Hang on a second. Maybe not. Hang on. All right, there we go. That should be showing now. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at as far as what the Envenomed Blades proc puts on the mobs. It looks pretty cool, pretty useful. I want to get back to, where is that hole in the wall? Where did we come? There it is. All right. I am hidden, right? You have hidden yourself from view. I want to get back to the tower, or outside the tower. There's a guy who drops the crested helm. There he is. It seems like he spawns in two different places. Over in the tower, potentially, and right here, from what I've seen. Alright. Oh, yes. There we go. Let's see what he got. Oh, Spalders again. I've gotten like 3 of those. I've been giving them to the tribute vendor, master, whatever you want to call it. Failed to hide myself. Alright, so let's clear out this tower. Then we might end the video for now. Hide. Hidden yourself from view. Let's see if he is another version of him up here. Nope. Oh, yeah, I think he spawns like right here. This Deathly Herald. Alright. Poke this scribe with that. Alright. As I get more comfortable in the zones and know what I can handle, I've been pulling more mobs. So I've started using Wave of Enfeeblement to debuff them. Basically, it makes them a little bit weaker. Don't know if it helps, but I like using it sometimes. Here we go. It's supposed to decrease their strength by 20. I got another AA point. So honestly, so far I'm not really noticing a difference, at least with the AAs. I haven't started turning on character experience since they disabled the experience bonus, but it feels like the AAs are coming just as fast. What just faded there? Scream of Pain. Scream of Pain. It feels like the AAs are coming just as fast with the experience bonus disabled. I don't know. Alright, I think we're missing our poison. I think our poison ran out. There we go. I just used a consigned Shisar poison. Those ones seem to drop off of mobs in various zones. I've gotten a few. Very low drop rate, like less than 1% chance, even like a fraction of a, like a, I don't know, an eighth of a percent, something like that. Just to burn them rather than vending them, I use them sometimes. But now that I'm level 30, I do have access to more potent poison. By the Shisar 3 requires level 30, so after we use up this one, where is it? By the Shisar 2, we'll start using level 3 ones. Alright, sell from view. Where are we? Gonna hop down. I think this is the canyon over here. Alright. Where is the pet? There he is. Oh. See if we can get this off. Alright. Quite a few here. They're all like green, light blue though, so should be fine. Probably shouldn't need any of our... yeah, I'll use it anyway. It's only a 15-minute cooldown and we're about to wrap up. It almost looked like I wasn't attacking. I think my character is just being hit so frequently that the animation is being like, the attacking animation is being like overridden. I'm just using shift right click to like auto loot everything. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that before. Also in my options, I have click through self and click through pets enabled. So like I can't click on myself here. Like if I click on my character or my pet, it gets in the way with targeting things or looting things. So if I want to click on myself or my pet, I just use like clicking things, or you can do I think F1 for that. All right. Oh, I got a title. Where is it? Hunter of Golems. Change. From killing the gargoyles, I guess. I guess the gargoyles are considered golems. All right. Familiar is up. Let's get him. Oh boy. for skilling up my pickpocket and disarm and hide. Actually, I have my evade hotkey here, so it turns auto attack off. It does hide, does pickpocket, it does disarm, and then it turns auto attack on. So I just hit the number 1 on my hotkey to trigger those. Alright, let's loot all this up. Bloodstone eye patch. Gotten a handful of those. Alright guys, I just wanted to do a video update how we're doing in Mistmoore. Getting pretty comfortable. Haven't really ventured too far into the castle. There's a bunch of red cons in there still at level 30. But yeah, mostly I want to get to that helm upgrade. So I've been hanging out graveyard and then like wandering through the tunnels back to that tower, catching the guy that can drop that. Short video here compared to some of the more recent ones, but we'll pick it up next time, probably still in Mistmoore. For now, we're at 67 AA with spent, 1 in the bank. We're still at level 30. And still working on upgrading our serrated bone dirk, which is at 89% of the way. So yeah, if I end up grinding more AA off recording, I might end up upgrading that, so I'll catch it on recording, or maybe I'll swap it out and upgrade something else when it gets really close. But yeah, thanks for watching. Drop a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think. I appreciate it. But until next time, take care.